Hello, my loves, and welcome to What You Whippin' on Wednesday. Well, I've been whipping the foes out of all kinds of stuff. That means whips 2 foes, and now they're finished. Got some of all of the things. I just pulled forward a couple things. Well, a few things that I've been working on this week. Let's see, I won't go really into luck of the draw because you'll see that tomorrow morning at 6 when I go over that, because I had to do a little change up, change up, because I'm running out of my main color. And James C. Brett marbled I got on clearance. It was like a bye-bye sale at Little Knits. So I don't think I can get that anymore. So anyway, so what I have for your tantalizing eye pleasures today is, let's start off with one that it dropped and I had to go, yes, please and thank you. Fiber Spider, thank you, sir. Look at, well, yarn is everything. I mean, really, yarn choice is everything. So this is Latte Cake in Claret. And this is Fiber Spider's brand new one that just came out called the Puffy Moss. Really, really cute, really, really comfortable. And I thought that that pattern really looks nice with that yarn. Ha ha. And then I was sitting on Juan the Yarn Addict on his live the other day, last Sunday. And I was just finishing that, and he dropped another beanie. Juan! So Obi-Wan, that's what I call him, that's Juan the Yarn Addict, dropped Crown Jewel. So I called it Freddy's Popcorn Shop, but he went with Crown Jewel. I'm so silly. But this was the leftovers from this one, so I did Juan's hat. Dun 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 dun. And this is Crown Jewel, and it's really pretty. It's got a lot of texture in it too. And even though, look right there, now you can really see it. Even though it is fuzzy, furry, pink yarn, the texture in that really pops. Corn. I'm corny. So that was fun. There's 2 little whips right there, or whip the heck out of them foes, because now they're foes. And this was last week's Bod Had a Palooza. I'm just keep going because we got a lot to talk about. And this, I love this little, this was a bottom up. And I do not personally care for cinching because I didn't want to use a pom-pom. And if you don't, and when you cinch it, I just don't like it. So I took my boots with the fur and just did that. And I guess, no, that really doesn't show you it. So this was the opening, and I just went around it and then went around and then decrease really fast. And so I've even seen people put a hair tie around this, and it looks like a pom-pom. I made my Lala over at MadMimisCrochetandFarming. I made her a beanie and did that. And you can take it off. You could take the rubber band. I wish I don't have a rubber band with me. Oh, well, but it's black, so you're not really, it's gonna. Anyway, you gotta use the right hair tie. So you can go like that if you want it to be more pronounced, like a pom-pom. See? And if it wasn't black, you couldn't see the, and it's a mock pom-pom. Let me get there. Ha! Can you see it? Can you see it? But it looked just fine to me without it. You know, it still kind of had a little pom-pom-ish look without the hair tie. But let me put you there. I use that hair tie as a bookmark. I put it around the paper. But see, I think that it does it just fine without it. So Bod Had a Palooza, this was, what was this one called? I have it on here. Where is it? Oh, Out the Doorway. Because get out the doorway and get off my porch. Shut the front door. Get off the porch. So yeah, that was last week's. So let me put you there. And then now this week's Bod Hatapalooza. Of course, you know I'm done. I kind of did something. I did my own thing. So this week's choice was a baby bonnet. And the other baby hats that have come up with Bod Hatapalooza were very easily changed into an adult hat. This one, not so much. And I'm just not ready for it. I couldn't bring myself to make the bonnet. So I did a substitution. Sorry, Lala, but I won't submit for this week. But I went ahead and made, what is this one called? The kitchen sink. Oh, San Andreas fault line. This is the everything but the kitchen sink. In Crystal's favorite yarn, which is Mandala Roving. So I had some scraps left over, so I did, and I kind of like how, well, it transitioned to this color, and I just had, it was just a little bit, and so I grabbed and then did some of this and then had just a little bit left over. I kind of like how the color played out. Love it a lot. And there's actually stitches in here that I had never done. The knotted stitch I had never done. Now I've done drop doubles. The blanket stitch, I've never really done that. Blanket stitch is single crochet, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. That one kind of makes a little floof to the side. Yeah, that was kind of cool. I like that one a lot. And of course she did my nubbly stitch, so I was all for it, which is also called the cobblestone. But I like nubbly. It's the nubbly stitch. But yeah, so everything but the kitchen sink was fun, fun, fun. Beanie making broad I am. Yes, I am. And 99.9% of these are going to go to K&K Crochet for the blueberry. That is like the third time I've called Bumblebee Mountain Outreach blueberry. So it's Bumblebee Mountain Outreach. And so I'm going to send them a little package. Hopefully, I was going to try to do it before Christmas, but it ain't going to happen. I'm going to probably wait till the first of the year so the shipping rates come back down. So let's see. So let's talk about what I'm wearing. This is a 6-point poncho. It's a 6-point shawl. A 6-point. Yeah, it was a 6-point shawl. And what I did is I sewed up that one side, and then, you've got the point like that. Sewed up that side, and then I took another cowl neck, just did the little turtleneck around it. And so it's really Crystal Bag-O-Day's. She's got a 6-point shawl there, or 6-point poncho. Why can't I get this out today? So I've turned it into a swancho, and that means a sweater poncho. So you sew it up, but it's a kind of a combination between one of her 6-point ponchos but I did the pattern of Pure Innocence. So, and then I also took this little neck from one of the other ones. So this is like 3 different shawls all in one poncho, whatever, made into a swancho. And it is double-stranded using, what is that? The Hobie Rainbow Cotton. I think it's the 8-4. It's not the 8-8, it's the 8-4. So it was DK, but I held 2 of them together. And the drape on this is so beautiful. Love it. So yeah, there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 different colors in here. Let me come close so you can see. So this one, I want to say, is that 2 different ones together? It's kind of the washed. What is that called? It looks like it's stone washed. That's what this one, and then this one too, and then this one's a solid right here. So yeah, I love this. I've had it for a while. But yeah, so Poncho, love them. Yes, I do. Let's see. And it's like a one size fits all type of thing too. So you're not having to swatch, you're not having to gauge. You just make like I said, made a 6-point shawl. I said it again, 6-point poncho, and then sewed up the side. It's really easy. Okay, yeah, that was it for that one. So I wanted to discuss some other things. Let me see. Let's talk about Themis. So, boy, I keep yanking that. Themis is going to be a shawl for me, or a hug for me and a hug for you. And on Fridays, right now, I am going live at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's late. And I've had a really, really rough work week. So please forgive me stumbling all over my words and keep fiddle-diddling with my hair. But anyway, so Themis, I am going to, it's the unboxing of the countdown box. So 1, 2, 3, I have all my little hanks in here. You can see my little mini schemes. My little minis are in here. And so we'll open part 4 this Friday, the 22nd, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and all of the other things. So come and see me. Come and check it out. Just going to unbox and kind of chitty chat. I might crochet a little bit and just visit a little before the holiday. And so anyway, if you haven't been following that, go over and check it out. And I just tossed that, it rolled across the floor. So I'm gonna have to go retrieve that cake in a second. But so what I'm gonna do is, for the month of December, while I'm unboxing my countdown box, I am making a shawl hug. So if you, sorry, my blankie is slipping. I am, while I'm unboxing the countdown box from It's Raining Yarn. Hi, Russ. I am making a shawl called Themis. And what I plan on doing is in January, I am going to make the same exact shawl hug. I call them hugs, out of my minis. And that one will be for me. And this one will be for you. So you can see I'm chipping away at it. And what I did to get the colors for this, I finished the purple. And I just am now starting the cobblestones. So again, with my washed, and then the next color that's gonna go in is this, and it's kind of washed marbled too, and it's supposed to look like those stones that stack. I'll put my little board right here, and this board is the mood board make along from Urban Yarn, and it's called the mood board make along, or cow. I think he's calling it a make along. And so this is where the colors are coming from. Did I get them? Do you think I got the colors? De colores. I really love that purple. This purple is so pretty. And it's like almost, you can't tell, but it's almost like it's tonal and almost metallic. Love it. Sweet divinity. But she's getting big. So really excited about that one. So I've been chipping away at this one. We will, I'm hoping to be finished soon. And then I can work on some other things while we unbox the last week, because we have the week after Christmas, and then we have one more gift to open on New Year's Day. So I'll do a separate little video for that one. I believe it's a Tuesday. I'm not sure, but we'll go and we'll wrap it up on New Year's Day. All right, and then now to the next one in my beautiful Joe for Totes bag. This is like coveted. My Joe for Totes, she makes the most beautiful bags. Very high end and very expensive. I treated myself to this a couple of years ago, and very, very, very well made bag. So this one is holding the bowl. Do you remember what was in the bowl? So this is, I guess I want to call it a hybrid. It is Juan the Yarn Addict, my Obi Juan. Hi Juan. He put out a triangle scarf, and it's called Cambridge Nights. And so there is what his pattern was, a triangle scarf. But what I did was went as long as I wanted it to. And then now I have seamed it together. And now this, where the green, and now I'm going into some, let me show you. See, it's gonna go into this orange, and then, but I'm not gonna go, I want the brown on the end. So once I'm finished with the orange, I'm gonna go to this creamy color, and I'm gonna end with this brown, which it's the same brown that's on the edge down here. And so what this is very similar to a kind of silhouette that I learned through a pattern from Wickedly Handmade, and it was called the Wild Oleander hooded scarf. So I call it a Scoodie, and which is a scarf hoodie. And so what you do is you put this around your neck like a cowl. Let me just adjust. And then what happens is this is going to be much longer. So you'll be able to pull this up like a hood. And then when you want it down, it looks like a cowl. So that looks kind of silly right now because I just transitioned into the orange. And I'm just continuing his modified alpine stitch going up. So, haha! So I hope you don't mind me playing with your pattern, Juan, if you watch this. I don't know if he watches me. But anyway, so that's, and I'm using Cascade Whirligig. So beautiful. I love this colorway. But this is not the same. These are two different colorways. But they were very, very jiving, looking good together. So in the bowl, I'm hoping to finish that one pretty quick here too. The hood, I'm having so much fun. I also made another one very similar to that with the hooded cowl that had a pocket shawl, and it attached in the back. So you could take the hood cowl off, and it was just a pocket shawl that had little big pockets, and then you can attach the cowl, which turns it into a hooded pocket shawl. Yeah, I did that too. It was fun. All right, so now that's it. Yeah, that's it for the whips to foes. I was whipping the heck out of them foes, and I wanted to share something real quickly. I found like a time capsule. I was like, what is this tote? And I opened it up and found some stuff that I made 3.5 years ago when the channel launched. So one of them, I have it right here. This was like one of my first garments, like fitted garment. That's a fitted garment. Sorry, I yanked the thing and had to fix it. Where this is not real fitted. It's just kind of like a, drapey thing. This was a test pattern that I did for a designer. I don't see her doing a lot of crochet anymore. She's real into the heartfulness, like this Zen and the chakras and all that kind of stuff. And she's not really doing a lot of crochet anymore, but a little bit. Her old channel name was called Maya Luna Corazon. And she's an adorable little thing, and she's very talented. And I had tested a few patterns for her, and this one was called this is called the Grandmother Moon. And you can see I used comfy cotton, and it just really kind of all of this beautiful patterning got lost in the yarn, but it's still really, really pretty sweater. Really pretty. And then what I love is down the side of the sleeve, she takes that and does it down the sleeve. Now, originally this sleeve was a big, huge bell. It was catching on everything. So I did cinch it closed to give yourself kind of a bell sleeve. And then I did one other little jacksie. And on the sleeve, it's not showing real well. There's a little cutout that goes on your sleeve. I put a little video up earlier today, a little short, to show it. But yeah, love it. Love the sweater. Love comfy cotton. But yeah, so that was my grandmother Moon. And I actually wore that on my very first video, which was May 7th, 2020. I can't even believe it's been like 3.5 years. What is that? And then this other one was a little cardie, and what it is what is this one called? Oh, I didn't write it down. It's the boho triple triangle sweater, and oh, vest. She calls it a vest. And I'll link all those things. And like, if you look at my community tab, it's on there. And again, comfy cotton. Do you think I was on a comfy cotton kick? But what this is you can kind of see right there. Can you see the triangle? There's a triangle, and then you have 2 more triangles, and you flip them on their sides. And then the other side is another triangle flipped on its side, and you seam them up. Let me show you the back. And then you just leave, see, there you can really see the triangles. So pretty. But the pattern work in it is absolutely gorgeous. And again, got lost in the yarn. I was so bummed that it got lost. All the patterning work you can't see because of this yarn. There's lots of window work. But yeah, this was like one of the first cardies I ever made. Comfy cotton, but I'll wear it and I'll show you guys. It'll be fun. But it's so crazy to see stuff that I made so long ago. And then the last one, I call this a dragon tail. And it's actually an asymmetrical. It's an asymmy kind of little jobby. And it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And it really, it's like a little dragon wing. But this is called Masquerade. And it's from J Hook Crochet. And let me get that. I want to show you look at that cute little, turn it around. Look at that cute little scalloping across the bottom. So beautiful. But this was, I believe, J Hook Crochet. She had us test this. And it was in her Advent box, I believe, not last year, but the year before. But anyway, check it out, J Hook Crochet, and it's called Masquerade. And I used Hobie Twister. So yeah, that was really cool to, sorry, I had to pull my trap a little bit, to come across that. I was like, wow. And to see like where my skills, I'm really not doing a lot of wearables. I do a lot of blankets and hats. I was like, I used to do a lot of wearables, but not so much anymore. Then one last thing I wanted to show you. I got some sprinkles. This container right here is full. Okay, so I was on Instagram or somewhere a few months ago, a month or so ago, and if you guys don't know, around the YouTube streets, there's a gal, I believe her name is Deborah, and it's Chiquita Crochet, or is it Chiquita? Chiquita, I just know Chiquita. She does a lot of paperwork and crafting and things of that nature. Total doll face. I had come across this gal, it's Crafting Con Cruise, and she was saying how she was doing bead wrapping, and some lady was complaining, or some customer was complaining. And she just was, and I was like, I'll have some. I'll have some. And so I did. This thing is full. Sis knocked it out of the frickin' park. So there's all kinds of little things. There's like some ribbon and some little fuzzy yarn and some little, they're like little clasps. And they're cute little clasps. They're not cheap little, these are like heavy duty, beautiful clasps. Look at that. That is a really nice clasp. And some little bells. And just like little trinkets. This is like a little, what is that, polymer heart. And then there's another one. She asked me what my favorite color was. I said, purple. So let me just show you a couple of these. These is spectacular. And what I got these for is just like a base to make stitch markers. So I didn't want to take the time to do all the bead wrapping. So there's one, and that's gorgeous. Look at this one. So cute, and they're all wrapped. These are wire wrapped. I can't even tell you how many things are in here. They're just like, there's so much. And they're all like sprinkles. I can't even tell you which one my favorite one is. She has used beautiful beads. Beautiful, beautiful. Crafting Con Cruz. She's really, I mean, and she got them to me really fast. But I love, 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 love that now I don't have to do this. And I can put them all together with my clasps and some more of my beads, you know, because I have to make them my own. But she did half my job for me. And look, there's even some little ones in here. So pretty. So grateful. Yeah, so that's what, promote small business, man. Instead of going to Walmart or going to the shop, you know, the Joann's, and buying pre-made stuff. This whole thing, I think it was like $25. What? Beautiful. All right, well, I think that the book says that's it. Oh, no, one more thing. It was in the, in the time capsule. I found a blanket, a UFO, and I had put it away because I ran out of that Bernat satin yarn. But it is so close to being a 40-inch square that I found one. What did I find? I found one of the, what is it, the Bernat satin. Bernat satin, just one. And then I had some black from Hobie that I had, that I'm going to try to finish this. I only need like 2 inches. Look at that, sis. And this is the Spiked Granny from, I believe I was using the pattern from Creative Grandma. But yeah, Spiked Granny. So I am going to take these two and I am going to finish this and Boggy Creek. What? Boggy Creek. So I'm trying to, I know that a lot of us in the Blanket Brigade are trying to do some more neutral colors, not so like in your face, girl, pink, rainbow, you know, some stuff for the little boys or for little girls that maybe don't like pink. Not every girl likes pink. Trust me, I've got one. Yeah, so I'm going to finish that. And I was like, I totally forgot about that. It is a complete UFO. No, it's not a faux. Because I guess you could say it's it's a forgotten whip. All right, well, I'm sorry it wasn't my normal, like, cracking jokes and being silly and all of that. I lost Homie Nomi. Yep, I just lost Homie Nomi. Oh, well, I'll just have to get up and push the button today. But, yeah, I totally lost Homie Nomi. Oh, I found Homie Nomi because, you know, I like to do Homie Nomi. But, yeah, I'll look forward to seeing everybody on Friday. I hope everybody is ready for Christmas. I have just a few more things I need to get, and got to wrap a few more things, and then that'll be it. Yeah, again, check out Luck of the Draw tomorrow morning at, it'll drop at 6 a.m. I've already recorded it, and yeah, next time I will try to do, see all these little, it's my layers. I threw this up really fast, and I'm sorry I've been fidgeting with it through the whole 30 minutes. But yeah, so Friday, I'll see you tomorrow morning for Luck of the Draw, and continue to make beautiful things, everyone. And I love you all. Bye. Say bye, Homie Nomi. Bye, Homie Nomi.